Come in, come in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I must say, I was a little surprised when you called in the lobby.
Sorry we couldn't give you any more notice, but this is very important.
Well, please sit down. Can I get you something?
No, thank you.
Congressman, we've done a little bit of investigating.
I see. And?
We know who Robert Scorpio is. We also know who your friend Ted Ballantyne is.
You couldn't possibly have any idea.
Security Bureau. Sound familiar?
How'd you find out?
That's not important, Congressman. What is important is the truth. We'd like to hear everything you know.
There isn't that much.
Everything, Congressman. Please, right now.
And if I refuse?
Then the World Security Bureau won't be so secret anymore.
You'd expose them?
With a great deal of pleasure, yes.
You see, we care about our daughter a whole lot.
Yes, I understand. Well, when Lee asked me to get involved, it seemed simple enough. I figured it could possibly be a government situation, so I made several phone calls. The FBI, the CIA. They all pointed me in one direction.
Ted Ballantyne?
I never met him before yesterday. He flew up here immediately after I called him.
That's what made me quite suspicious. I mean, you don't go to the government, say there is a problem, and suddenly, within a matter of hours, they answer it for you, bringing someone from Washington who says your daughter is not involved and that she's all right.
Is that all that you know?
Yes. This World Security Bureau is as much a mystery to me as it is to you.
Look, tell me about Ballantyne. Did he give you any clues as to what his position is or how he functions in this?
Well, he called himself government liaison. Now, you figure it out.
Did he tell you about the World Security Bureau? Did he tell you what its function is?
Well, the only thing he said was that it was designed to keep the world order. Now, according to Ballantyne, without it, there would have been wars that would have destroyed this country years ago.
Good heaven. This is almost incredible to think that Laura is mixed up in something like that.
I must say Ballantyne is as baffled as you are.
Look, I want to know where he is. I want to talk to him. Congressman, I don't make threats, but our backs are up against the wall. And unless we know, and know very quickly, where we can find him and we can talk to him, we're going to start talking to anybody who wants to listen.
And your name will be the first one mentioned.
He could be reached at that number in Washington.
Thank you.
Just, remember me in the 1982 elections.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
How long has it been now?
It's been a little too long, Lesley. I left a very specific message that it was urgent that he call us, and if he has any brains at all, he'll do that. He couldn't fly here that fast, no way.
Maybe it could be, you know, a representative or something.
Yes? Bobby.
Oh, hi.
Hi,
Huh?
I hope it's not too late.
No, of course not. No, come in, please.
Something wrong?
Well, that's what we came to find out.
Oh, what you mean about Luke?
Look, I know that you two don't think too much of him, but he's my brother, and I love him, and I'm worried about him. And if he's in trouble, I really got to know about it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you have any information at all, I would really appreciate it if you would tell me.
Bobby, there's nothing really very definite at this point.
We're sort of waiting to hear more.
Then you know something.
Well,
I can leave.
No, stay. Rick, please. I'm as much part of this as you are.
I would think so. Yes, please, come in and look, sit down. Everything we know right now is sketchy, to say the least. It's conjecture on our parts.
But anything at all is better than being left in the dark.
You know Robert Scorpio?
Of course.
The Disco King.
So Robert Scorpio is also a special agent for a very powerful organization in Washington.
Called the
World Security Bureau.
You mean a spy?
Well, a spy or a secret agent, we don't exactly know. All we know is that he is part of what they refer to as a covert operation.
Through Lee Baldwin, we were contacted by a man who is very high up in that organization by the name of Ted Ballantyne.
That's who we're waiting to hear from right now, maybe with some more answers.
About Luke and Laura? About where they are?
We certainly hope so.
Tonight, Georgia gave us some information which I think pretty well concludes on our part that Luke and Laura and Scorpio are on the Cassadine yacht. That's pretty much all the information we have.
I may be able to help her. I have an uncle who is a pro at cracking government secrets.
Reporter?
No, he's a senator from New York.
Martin Drake is your uncle?
Yeah. I should give him a call, see what he can do. He's still rather tight with the Washington scene.
Well, we would appreciate any help, Noah.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's heard something about this, the World Security Bureau.
Yeah. I don't believe this. Spies, government men, secret agents. Poor Laura. Poor Luke.
I know exactly how you feel. Believe me, I do. But you realize that we have to be strong.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
And have faith that everything's going to work out fine in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Positive thinking.
Right.
Keep your fingers crossed. That could be the call. Hello?
Dr. Webber?
Yes, this is Dr. Webber.
This is Ted Ballantyne in Washington. You said it was urgent.
I think that remains to be seen.
Oh? What does that mean?
Mr. Ballantyne, we know who you are, who you work for, and we know that Robert Scorpio is an agent. Now, unless you give me some answers, and right now, we are very seriously thinking of giving this information to the press.
Now, just wait just a second.
Yeah, no, we're tired of waiting. I'd like some straight answers from you and nothing else. You still there?
Yes.
Well, I'm waiting for the answers.
You said you know who I work for.
The World Security Bureau. Scorpio is Agent CK8. Would you like me to continue?
No, that won't be necessary. Your information is correct. What I told you yesterday was also true. We have no word about your daughter or about our agent.
In other words, they're missing.
Only temporarily, I assure you. Look, I'm on my way to the airport right now. I won't be back into my office until next Wednesday.
We'll be waiting there for you, then.
Now, that'll be fine. You call my secretary on Monday. She'll set up the appointment.
No more runarounds.
No more runarounds. You call my secretary.
Well, you can count on that, Mr. Ballantyne.
Goodbye, sir.
What?
He's ready to talk. He had to leave town. He's on his way to the airport.
But when can we see him?
Next Wednesday, we have an appointment in Washington.